Every snowblower has belts, and from time to time they need to be adjusted, as illustrated in this sticker on the machine itself. Now, step one is to remove that cover, and to do this you're going to loosen two 10mm bolts, or at least that's what mine was. All snowblowers are relatively the same, so even if you don't have this exact model, it's going to be a very similar operation. I get the screw out of one side, I go around to the other side, remove the other screw, and that should free up that cover. Now, it's going to be a little bit tight around the chute, but I promise you it'll be able to come off. It might take a little bit of doing, but you'll get there eventually. Now, once you have the cover off, you'll have access to everything you need to actually make the adjustment. But first you need to see if there's even an adjustment needed. And to do that, you can pull on the lever, which is going to push the pulley into the belt, and that's going to create the tension needed to drive that front auger. And once that tension is applied, you can just reach over and kind of check the tension of that belt. It should feel generally tight, snug. Mine's a little bit loose. It's not terrible, but it should be better. Now, this pulley itself is where the adjustment takes place. You can see that it's a slotted hole, and that's what allows the adjustment to happen. Moving it towards the belt is going to make it tighter. Moving it away from the belt is going to make it looser. Now, not all snowblowers are adjustable, but if you see a slotted hole like that, it's definitely going to allow you to make that adjustment. Now, like I said, mine wasn't terrible. It was a little on the looser end of things, but it didn't really require a major adjustment. All I did was slid it towards the belt, maybe a 1/4 inch. A small adjustment on the pulley can make a drastic difference on the actual tension of the belt, so keep that in mind. You don't want to overdo it. That's just kind of showing you the range of motion that that pulley has within that slotted hole parameter. So there is quite a bit there. Now, if you are already maxed out as close to the pulley as you can go and your belt is still loose and not feeling really great, you might need a new belt. Eventually these things stretch and just get past the point where you can adjust your way out of it. You just need a new belt at that point. Guess and check is step 4 here, and that is just going to be going back to that lever, pressing down, driving that pulley into the belt, and just again reaching over and checking the tightness of that belt. Mine doesn't look that tangibly different on video, but I can assure you that it is much tighter and feels way better than it was when we started. Now we're going to get that cover back into place, and to do this I like to start the bolts by hand so that I don't strip them. That's a major concern on a project like this. Hey, do you like my electric battery powered ratchet? It's pretty fancy. It links to all the tools that I use. I always put them in the descriptions for you guys if you want to be fancy like me and have a pretty cool battery powered ratchet. If you like this video, and I hope you did, think about subscribing to the channel. And if you're wondering why I have an absurdly bright light bar on my snowblower, I made a video about that too, and the link for that is also in the video description. Thanks for watching. Bye.